Do you want to know the secret to a profitable peanut burger business here in Nigeria or any other place in the world? Are you interested in knowing how profitable peanut business can be with practical costing in relation with the current market price? Do you want to be guided against the challenges you may likely encounter at the cost of peanut business? Or find the reasons why you should go into peanut business in the first place? Then watch this video. This video is loaded enough to educate and equip you with the information you needed to become a commercial peanut coating guru with lots of profit return. So, it's a ton of value. Don't be in a hurry. Relax. Grab your writing materials and don't forget to smash the like button as we begin this enlightening and eye-opening video. You will love it. So let's begin with the reason why you should think of owning a peanut business or even starting it in the first place. Number 1, less production time. Peanut production process is not time consuming at all. Yes, once your ingredient is already prepped down, it takes you less than an hour to finish a whole batch of production, down to packaging. Using the quantity I have produced as an example. To also lower your time of production the more, you can fry your peanuts in bulk if you have enough oil and a larger pan. Peanut burger is not like donuts or cake bread that takes time to rise. As soon as you are done coating, you are frying, and guess what? You are done. And if your space of production is ventilated enough, you start packaging immediately even as you are still frying. So it's not gonna take you all day. Okay, number 2, no extra space requirement. You can start peanut business from the comfort of your room, your veranda, your corridor, your passage, in your compound, your kitchen, or even if you don't have a kitchen. You can even do peanut business even if you are squatting with somebody. You just have no space excuse to give because it is not space consuming at all. And that also made it an ideal business for everyone, including the students. I made this video as I traveled to Port Harcourt for a visit. And before you know it, I'm done with production even without the notice of my hosts. I packaged and sold them in the shops around and I made money. I hope that is convincing enough. Good. Number 3, no extra equipment requirements. Funny enough, everything I used in making this peanut was borrowed because I was not at home. Ranging from the pot, the gas cylinder, the coating bucket, and the frying spoon. Those are the bases. Apart from the plate for mixing, the measuring spoons, and the whisker that I placed in my bag before coming. Peanut business is that business you can always do when you don't have any other thing to do. You can easily lay your hand on peanut business when you have nothing else to lay your hand on. So why don't you start with peanut first and later you can now venture into other food businesses that is equipment demanding. Good. Number 4, low capital investment. Oh, chef, I don't have money. Can I start business without money? See, you can borrow 5,000 or 6,000 naira or thereabouts and start. Even me, Nabura, I borrow this one where I take teach you so. Well, that is by the way. Number 5, market availability. There is a big market for peanuts everywhere, and peanuts they sell like magic. You can start from the small kiosks around your house, then later you progress to big stores and supermarkets. From there you can start supplying in wholesales to the marketplaces. From there you can move to states or even begin to export peanuts. Who knows if that is where your destiny is? Okay, so it's a product that sells so fast. Number 6, longer product lifespan. As long as your peanut is fried to crunchiness and airtight packaged, it doesn't stale nor spoil. So you are not at the risk of changing pastries to your suppliers. The condition of your peanut will always be in order until the product is sold out. In other words, every product you produce will definitely give you profit. And I call this peanut advantage over other pastries that they will say come and change, like bread, like buns, like donuts. No. Peanuts is not like that. Number 7, profitability. Peanut business is very profitable as long as you are able to control your longer throat, not to finish it before you package. Yes, I will tell you the truth. So if you are the type that is given to appetite, maybe peanut business is not for you. But if you know you're a type that have self-control, then you can continue. It is very profitable. I will tell you much about the profitability during costing and selling price. So keep watching. There are other reasons like it's not a dirty work, portability, and so on. The list is endless why you should consider peanut business. Okay, so let's not exhaust our time here. There are other things we need to talk about. So let's talk about the packaging. Now there are 3 basic things you should have in mind while packaging your peanuts. Number 1, protection. Your packaging must protect the product from internal or external damage and against air, because air destroys peanuts so fast. Your packaging should also showcase the quality of your product, and to that I recommend transparent containers always. Your packaging should also give you more sales. As the producer, people might test your product and may want to do more business with you, so you need to display your information on the packaging by printing a label. And don't forget to add your phone number to it, okay? So you can start your packaging with transparent sachet nylon like this one that I've used in this video. Then later you can get a sealing machine for proper closure. You can also choose to use a twist to tie them out. You can also use plastic tubes like disposable transparent cups with resealable lids, plastic plates and bottles, glass jars and bottles, and stand-up pouches, just like these ones. And the choice of your packaging material should be based on the nature of the target customers that you want to reach out to. Now let's talk about costing and selling price. Now let's begin with the costing. These are the list of the ingredients I used in this production alongside with their current market price. Now for clarity's sake, let's take it one after the other. 2 cups of groundnut at 800 naira, 4 cups of flour at 800 naira, milk flavor 50 naira, half cup of sugar 250 naira. Then I bought 3 small eggs in the market for 500 naira. 750 ml of King's oil, which is 1 bottle, at 2,100 naira. And this 1 bottle serves me 3 times of this production I just made. Therefore, it is 700 naira. Salt and baking powder goes for 50 naira. Small packaging cost at 5 naira, but I use 72 out of it, that is 360 naira. The big pack packaging at 12 naira, and I used 6 out of it, that is 75 naira. And that is all for raw material and packaging. Now remember, your cost of production is not only the cost of your raw material, it also includes the cost of packaging, transportation, labor, and other miscellaneous expenses. Now for the cost of transportation, I took 100 naira bus to and fro, making it 200 naira. For labor, coating a rubber paint of flour, that is 3 kg of flour, is usually 2,000 naira. And in case anybody want to charge you more than that, tell them that I, your teacher, said no. Now that we quoted only 500 gram, it means 2,000 naira divided by 6, that is 333 naira. Now, for the miscellaneous expenses, we are going to include the cost of gas. 1 kg of gas here is 1,300 naira. And if you are frying only this quantity with heat, you can use it up to 15 times. But let's just say 200 naira for our gas. And that is all for our costing. Using your calculator to total it will give you the sum of 4,318 naira. That is 4,318 as the total cost of production of 500 gram of flour, which is 4 cups of flour, and 2 cups of groundnuts. I hope you are following. Now, just set it aside, okay? We will come back to it. Now, coming to our product, now let me warn you. You see, every peanut burger you have coated should be treated like a treasure. You must give it a value. You have to respect it by not throwing it into your mouth anyhow or allowing any other person to do so. If I catch you, you will smell your nyash. Is that clear? Good. Now back to our peanuts. I usually package 13 balls of the peanut burger in 1 sachet. But if the ball looks smaller, I make it 14 instead. I do not have access to scale right here, but you can do that and tell me the weight in the comment section, please. I will appreciate that. So 13 balls make 1 sachet and 12 sachets make 1 pack. Now, for these 2 cups of groundnut we produced, we got 6 packs of peanut burger. So 12 sachets times 6 packs will give us 72 sachets. So the total sachets we got from this production is 72 sachets in 2 cups of groundnut. Isn't that amazing? Even in machine coating, if you are not careful, you will not get it. But that is by the way. So we got 72 sachets in this production, right? Good. So let's calculate the cost of production per 1 sachet of peanuts. To do that, we are going to use the formula cost is equal to total amount spent over the quantity of product produced. For total amount spent is 4,318 naira and the quantity produced is 72 sachets. So using our calculator to divide 4,318 naira by 72 sachets, we will get 59.97. That is approximately 60 naira. Meaning it costs you 60 naira to produce a sachet of these peanuts. Now for the selling price, the market has already fixed the selling price for us. You cannot sell it more than 100 naira, otherwise nobody will buy. True or false? So we should be talking about how much you will make as profit. So for the profit, it will be 100 naira minus 60 naira, which is the cost price. That means you will make 40 naira in each of the sachets of the peanuts you produce. But that is great profit. 40 naira is great profit. Of course it is. I can beat my chest to that. So for these 2 cups of groundnut that gave us these 72 sachets, it means you are going to get 40 naira times 72. That is 2,880 naira. Wow. Now, do you know that times 6 of this gives you 1 bucket of flour? That is 3 kg of flour. So if you grow your business to making 3 kg of flour on a daily basis, that is, you'll be making more than 17,000 naira in a day using this recipe I shared with you. But please, you should not be limited to this recipe. You can make your adjustments, introduce your flavor, just make slight changes so that you can customize the product to your own product. But whatever you are going to do, ensure that your cost is still very low. This method is applicable to any other packaging container you are using or you want to use. Simply use a measure of this sachet and pour into the container and times it. Add the cost of the container so that you can determine the total cost of your production. After that, add 40% profit to that amount and that will tell you how much you are going to sell. Is that understood? And I tell you, no buyer will tell you it is too expensive. And that is all for costing and selling price. Next, what are the challenges you will likely encounter in peanut business? Now, let me beg and not warn. Do not reuse oil while frying your peanuts. A peanut fried with reused oil loses its crunchiness fast and its quality does not stand the test of time. Reusing oil affects the overall taste and aroma of your peanut burger as a result of absorbed unwanted flavors from the oil. Again, reused oil can lead to the formation of unhealthy compounds such as trans fats due to the breakdown of the oil's molecular structure. This can impact the nutritional value and safety of the peanut burger. The oil reused becomes more viscous and sticky, which affects the texture of the peanut burger, making it grazier or less crispy. Finally, the reused oil can harbor bacteria or other contaminants, potentially leading to foodborne disease. If you allow any of these things to happen to the peanut you have already supplied to the market, you will lose both your customers and your profit, because you may have to retrieve such products from the market. And the experience is not a good one at all, because you will stain the image of your company and your product. Now, to help you troubleshoot and solve the problem, use fresh oil always by calculating the exact amount of oil that will serve you per day. Don't overuse and don't underuse. Now, hear this. If you are frying below 1 kg of flour, then use 35 cl or half bottle of oil. For 1.5 kg of flour, which is half rubber paint or 1 mudu in some places, use a bottle of oil, which is also known as 75 ml. And for 1 rubber paint of flour, use 1.5 liter of oil, which is also equivalent to 2 bottles. And at the end of your production, the oil remaining will be very little or infinitesimal for you to ignore. Besides, we have already calculated your oil in your costing and you have nothing to lose. So, do not reuse oil, okay? Good. Another oil problem you will likely encounter during the production of your peanut burger is mixing or remixing oil and overcrowding of your peanut while frying. Let's take it one after the other. Oil foaming can occur when you mix 2 different brands of oil while frying your peanuts, or when you mix the same brand but old and new oil together, or when you overcrowd your peanut in an oil during frying. Once you do any of these things during the frying of your peanut burger, your oil will foam, and once your oil foams, there will be a problem in the textural quality of your peanut burger, just as I described earlier. So please be guided, okay? Good. Finally, what is the secret of making huge profit in peanut business? I know your ear is just open like an antenna and you can't wait to hear. Okay, I'll tell you. Now, to be honest with you, your profit making in peanut business lies in the number of your granules. The higher the number of your granules, the better the chances of your profit making. There are different species of granules with respect to size. We have the small size, the medium size, and the big size. A big size groundnut like Kampala will make a good quality peanut for your product, but with a lesser profit. On the other hand, the small size may produce higher quantity of peanut but with a lesser quality, and low quality is no profit. So, as a business person that is profit-minded, I advise you to go for the medium size so as to create the balance between the quality to your customers and profit to your pocket, just as I used in this peanut production video. And if you've not seen the video, please check the description below, for you will find it. I sincerely want to appreciate you for your time and your audience. And I want to believe that with all this value that I've shared with you, you have simply hit the like button. Have you? Good, thank you. And in my next class, I will be taking you on commercial chin-chin production. See, there is a lot of hidden treasures in chin-chin business that you are yet to know. So subscribe and turn the notification bell so that you can know when I upload this video. Thanks for watching and bye for now.